Hello, my friend. Welcome to your sleep story. My name is Stephen Dalton. I'm an Irish storyteller, and it's my great privilege to be the voice that you listen to as you go to sleep tonight. In tonight's sleep story, you're going to have a deeply soul-enriching experience as you stand in the African savannah and witness the Egyptian pyramids under a starry sky, among other amazing moments that you'll hear about later, all from the comfort of the Hotel of Sleep, Africa. I really hope you like the story, and in the comments, maybe suggest some other places that you would like to stay in the Hotel of Sleep. If you want the video to end at a particular point, YouTube allows you to set a timer in the settings. And don't forget to disable autoplay to avoid ads from upcoming videos. Okay, let's do the relaxation session now, which will take a few minutes before tonight's sleep story. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1, and as I do, allow yourself to let go more and more. 10. Feel the support beneath you, whether it be the bed or the floor, or simply the earth. Feel the constantness of the earth supporting you. It's always there. And see if you can let go a little bit more now. Just relax, soften a little bit more. Allow the fact of that support to enable you to let go. 9. You are safe. Know that my voice will only take you to safe places. Allow my voice to be an anchor of safety tonight. A voice that will only bring coziness and warmth and kind, inviting places for you to visit as you move closer to sleep. 8. Feel into your body now. Notice anything, whether you're still holding, whether there's any tension or pain. And wherever you might still be holding, see if you can let go a little more now. Maybe you're holding in your feet, maybe in your hands, maybe in your face, maybe in your belly. Your body has worked hard for you today. Allow it to rest now. 7. The day is done. Whatever has been, has been. Whatever will be, will be. Any thoughts or any dwelling on what has gone today doesn't serve you now. Don't blame yourself for having the thoughts. It's part of being human. And whatever thoughts you may have about what is to come, they don't serve you either right now. So just see the thoughts and allow them to float away like leaves on a river or clouds in a starry sky. Six, you deserve rest. You deserve sleep. We all do. So allow that fact to let you sink a little deeper and know that you are deserving of this moment. 5. See if you can feel the peace that lives within you now. There is always peace within you. It is a part of you, as much a part of you as your heart and soul and mind. Peace is there to be found. It sits quietly, unassumingly, humbly, waiting for you to feel it. So feel that peace within you now. 4. You have nowhere to be, nowhere to go. This is your time. Enjoy that fact. Enjoy the coziness of this moment. You don't have to see anyone. You can just sink into this moment that is all yours. 3. Begin to engage with your imagination now. Begin to see a tropical paradise. Beautiful turquoise waters and white sands, surrounded by tropical rainforest. Begin to feel the calm and the beauty of this place. 2. Tune into your body one more time. And if you're holding anywhere still, just completely letting go now as I tell you tonight's sleep story. There are those that say that the Hotel of Sleep in Africa is only talk, that nothing that beautiful could actually exist. And there are those who say that they have been there, and most people don't believe them. But tonight, you are going to prove those people right as you slowly approach the Hotel of Sleep in Africa in a speedboat. You see in front of you the golden sands of a secluded beach. You feel a gentle lull as the waves caress the shore. The speedboat slows. The sun is starting to say goodbye to the day, and a soft breeze carries the scent of salt and tropical flowers. Before you, the Hotel of Sleep emerges. It's so beautiful. It blends seamlessly with the natural beauty of the African coast. This will be where you stay tonight, either on your own, or if you wish, feel free to have someone with you. Someone who means a lot to you, perhaps. Either way, breathe in this moment now. Really allow yourself to see that view in front of you. The white sands, the calm ocean, the rainforest that sits behind the Hotel of Sleep, and our nearest star, the sun, saying goodbye to the day. Really relax now as you step onto the dock and your feet eventually find the warm sand. Now you are greeted by the manager of the Hotel of Sleep, and if you have visited other hotels of sleep, you might have met this man before, for his name is Mr. Slumber, and he is always there to welcome you. He is a kindly old man who takes great joy in allowing his guests to go far away from all that they know and enjoy healing and a peaceful time at the Hotel of Sleep. Welcome to the Hotel of Sleep, Africa, Mr. Slumber says. He is a very calming individual and immediately puts you at ease, and you feel very safe in his presence. We've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. The Hotel of Sleep is your sanctuary, your place of rest. Mr. Slumber guides you along a path lined with flowering bushes, and you continue to feel the soft sand under your feet. The air is filled with the soothing sounds of nature, the distant calls of birds, and the gentle rustle of leaves. As you enter the lobby, you are introduced to the staff. It is clear that each one of these people are here for more than work. They care deeply about what they do, and in a way, they feel like family immediately. You feel that you will be cared for well by these people, and as you are their only guest tonight, for the Hotel of Sleep only allows one guest or one couple per night, you know you are in safe hands. As you look around and are introduced to each staff member, there is a connection, a deeply human connection that just adds to the beauty of this moment. Perhaps you feel like you have really escaped from everything that troubles you now. For here, you are able to just be. The Hotel of Sleep inside is as beautiful as it is outside, and the space is yours to explore, to inhabit fully, without the distractions of the outside world. This place is dedicated entirely to your rest, to ensuring that your stay is as peaceful as the untouched beach that stretches out before it. Your comfort is our only concern, Mr. Slumber says, as he leads you to your room. And when I say room, I mean luxury treehouse. Yes, you will be sleeping in the most spectacular room tonight, a room that seems to float above the world. A sturdy, yet elegantly carved wooden staircase winds its way up, inviting you into the heart of this leafy retreat. And as you ascend, the sounds of the forest grow closer. The spectacular birds of paradise almost sing to you a welcome song as you walk around your beautiful room. At the top, a wide platform offers breathtaking views of the sunset, and on one side you can see the beach and the ocean, and on the other the canopy of the jungle. It is an atmosphere of understated luxury and warmth. The interior is spacious, with a high ceiling that follows the curve of the tree. At the center is the tree itself, a beautiful baobab tree, also known as the tree of life. You then see your bed, dressed in the finest linens. It promises a wonderful sleep. And what is also lovely is the library, filled with books that offer the delight of enjoying going to lots of different places in your mind. But first, Mr. Slumber's eyes seem to sparkle with a hint of mystery as he invites you on a tour of the hotel, one that promises to be an experience unlike any other. We have something, well, you might say, pretty unique to offer, he says, as he leads you to a door that seems no different from any other within the hotel. Yet the anticipation in his voice suggests otherwise. As the door swings open, you're immediately transported from the hotel's luxurious surroundings to the heart of the African savannah. The transformation is astonishing. The air is warmer here, filled with the rich scents of dry earth and wild grasses. The expansive sky stretches out in a breathtaking panorama of blues and golds as the sun continues to dip towards the horizon. Before you, the savannah unfolds. Tall grasses sway gently in the breeze, punctuated by the occasional acacia tree. The silhouette of the trees, stark against the sky. In the distance, you're not quite sure if you see it clearly, But then, yes, it is a herd of elephants moving slowly, their massive forms casting long shadows. Oh, what a joy to see these beautiful animals live the life they are supposed to live in this wild beauty. The sounds of the savannah fill the air. The distant call of birds, the soft rustling of the grass. Here, in this room, you're an observer, a guest in a world that operates on its own ancient rhythms. Mr. Slumber is nearby if you need him, and as you turn to him he smiles and says, "The savannah teaches us about the beauty of life, about survival and coexistence. As you take in the vastness, the beauty, and the raw power of the African savannah, perhaps in this moment there is a softening within you. Breathe in this place, in and out. Feel the healing that can occur here. Allow yourself to be affected by this place in the most beautiful way possible. Allow your mind to find freedom here. This is your moment. Then you see a family of giraffes. How beautiful they are too. Their silhouettes are almost otherworldly. Quite a phenomenal sight. After a time, Mr. Slumber gently indicates that it's time to continue the tour. You walk back through the door, along a small corridor, still not quite believing how the African savannah just appeared like that. And then Mr. Slumber shows you another unassuming door. He opens it, and you walk through, and there is the Victoria Falls. one of Africa's most majestic natural wonders. It takes you a moment, perhaps, to realize where you are. The sight is awe-inspiring. The falls stretch across the horizon, a vast curtain of water plummeting into the gorge below. Mist rises from the impact, a fine spray that catches the sunlight, creating rainbows that dance in the air. You feel the spray on your face, cool and refreshing, as you stand at the lookout. The river below churns with energy as it continues its journey. The greenery surrounding the falls is lush and vibrant because the vegetation is fed by the ever-present mist. Exotic birds call from the trees, and the air is alive with the scent of wet earth and growing things. Mr. Slumber stands beside you, a proud smile on his face as he watches your reaction. Victoria Falls, or as we call it, the smoke that thunders, is a place of power, a reminder of the beauty and strength of the natural world. I love it here. Please enjoy this place. As you take in the breathtaking view, the mist, the rainbows, and the sheer scale of the falls, perhaps there's a feeling of being part of something greater. When we witness such beauty in nature, something that has occurred for thousands and millions of years, well, there is a humbling that comes from that. An understanding that the things that consume us day to day can be lighter if we let them be. Breathe in this place. Enjoy this moment. Now Mr. Slumber indicates that it's time to move on, to continue your journey through the hotel's magical doors. At the next door, Mr. Slumber turns to you and says, "Prepare yourself for a little change of altitude," and then opens the door. A rush of cool, crisp air greets you, a bit of a contrast to the warm mist of Victoria Falls. Stepping through, you are handed a warm coat by Mr. Slumber, and you find yourself transported to the summit of Mount Kilimanjaro, Africa's highest peak. The ground beneath your feet is rocky and solid, and the air fills your lungs with a sense of exhilaration and achievement. Above, the sky is a deep, clear blue, unmarred by clouds, offering an unobstructed view of the heavens. The amazing thing about Kilimanjaro is that it is a free-standing mountain, meaning that it isn't surrounded by other mountains. So the view from the top is breathtaking. You are offered a vast, panoramic view of Africa. The curvature of the earth is visible at this height, a horizon that stretches into infinity. The silence atop Kilimanjaro is profound. It certainly is a world removed from the bustle of daily life, a place where time slows and the spirit soars. Standing here on the roof of Africa, allow yourself to just be. Breathe in this place, this beauteous gift of Mother Earth. In and out. Mr. Slumber stands beside you, his presence a reassuring anchor in this extraordinary setting. "There is a book up here," he says, "a book where everyone who stands on this mountaintop records their experience of what they felt. Please feel free to write in it," he says. You find the book hidden in a little wooden box. You leaf through the pages, seeing what other people have written, and perhaps you are reminded of the power of the human spirit. How when we want to achieve something as a species, We are phenomenal. Write how you feel here. Maybe let go of something into this book. Whatever you want. And after you finish writing, just take in the view for another moment. Breathe in this place. In and out. Now Mr. Slumber gently signals that it's time to return, but he knows that you are going to very much enjoy what is behind the next door. You leave behind the cold embrace of Kilimanjaro, closing the door behind you. You walk along a little hallway, and as the next door opens, you're greeted by the arid warmth typical of a desert. You step through and find yourself at the foot of the great pyramids of Giza. These immense structures tower above you, and their stone faces certainly bear the marks of time, but in a way that makes them even more beautiful, that you can see the history in front of you. They are astonishing. No photo, no video could show you really what these amazing structures look like when you stand in front of them. And to be here, just you, looking up at them under the starlit sky, is quite a privilege. These ancient wonders, built by hands long gone, really speak of humanity's relentless pursuit of the eternal, of leaving a mark that shows we were here. Mr. Slumber walks up to you. The pyramids are something quite unique in so many ways. You need to visit them to understand them. And even when you do visit them, they are still almost beyond comprehension. the people 5,000 years ago managed to build these amazing structures with far less than we have today is something no one will ever really understand. One thing I do know is that it shows how intelligent these people were. Just like you and me, I suppose. It's one of the things we should celebrate as humans. Our intelligence. For when we work together, we are formidable. Nearby, the Sphinx gazes out over the landscape, a silent observer of the ages. She is mysterious, a puzzle that has intrigued human minds for millennia. And in the presence of these ancient structures, under the vast dome of the night sky, allow yourself to feel the peace of this moment, to really just be. Maybe you feel connected in some way to those ancient people. This is your moment. Breathe it in now. Breathe in the peace that is offered to you here. And breathe out anything that doesn't serve you. Eventually, Mr. Slumber gestures that it's time to leave this place. You walk over the sand and take one last glance at the pyramids. You can come back anytime you want to. You walk through the door. And now you walk along the hall, and Mr. Slumber feels like you need to start to really relax. One last door, Mr. Slumber says. You step through and find yourself on the pristine beaches of Madagascar. It's sunset here, and your feet sink into the warm, soft sand. The Indian Ocean stretches out before you. Its waters, a crystal clear turquoise, so inviting, so serene. The beach is lined with lush green foliage. The leaves of the palm trees rustle in the gentle breeze. Our nearest star, the sun, hangs low in the sky, casting a golden light over this deeply calming and healing scene. This is a moment of unparalleled beauty, the kind that etches itself into memory. A snapshot of nature's exquisite artistry. As you walk along the shoreline, Mr. Slumber accompanies you. Madagascar, he says, his voice soft, is a land of unique beauty, home to wonders found nowhere else on earth. Its beaches are but the beginning. Here you are far away from all that you know. Perhaps in this moment you recognize how big and beautiful our planet is. Perhaps this moment is a call to explore and to cherish the moments of quiet wonder that our Earth offers us. Just allow yourself to sit on the sand for a moment now, in complete silence, in complete solitude, and breathe in this place. Breathe in healing. Breathe out whatever you don't need. Breathe breathe out whatever you don't need. Breathe in calm. Breathe out whatever you don't need. Now the sun has set, and the first stars are appearing. It's time to go back to the hotel of sleep. Through the door, you say goodnight to Madagascar. And as you walk back into the hotel, Mr. Slumber kindly smiles to you. He bids you good night and thanks you for being so open and being so receptive to the power and majesty, to the peace and calm that has been offered to you. It is, after all, his life's work to ensure that his guests have a remarkable experience. And now, you are back in your luxury treehouse. You walk up the familiar wooden staircase that spirals into the embrace of the ancient tree. The air is thick with the scent of rain and life, and the chorus of the rainforest vibrant around you as you ascend. There is a soft dampness in the air that feels refreshing and alive. As you reach the platform, the sight of the treehouse, warmly lit from within, looks so inviting now. Stepping inside the cozy interior, it feels even more inviting than before. The gentle sound of rain tapping against the roof creates a rhythmic lullaby. You approach the large, inviting bed. Its linens fresh and cool against your skin. The plush pillows promise unparalleled comfort, and the lightweight duvet seems to wait to envelop you in warmth and softness. Beside the bed, the lanterns have been turned down to a soft glow, casting the room in a peaceful, ambient light that invites sleep. As you settle into bed, the experiences of the day, the journeys through doors to worlds both vast and intimate, settle into your memory. Each landscape, each moment you feel grateful for. Mr. Slumber's final words to you echo softly in your mind, a gentle farewell and a blessing. May your dreams be as rich and as deep as the worlds you've visited tonight. The Hotel of Sleep in Africa bids you good night and sweet dreams. Here, in the heart of the rainforest, enveloped by the night and the gentleness of nature, you drift off, carried into dreams by the lullaby of the world outside, peaceful, content, and safe.